Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading, December 1st to December 15th, 2019. Thank you for being here. So glad you could make it. So, Gemini, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel here at Live Life in Tarot. Gemini, what I'm picking up is that there's a need for balance. There's a need for you to balance your energy. There may be a focus on your health. Also, I feel, Gemini, you're focused on having the right thing happen, getting clarity. For some of you, Gemini, there may be a focus on a legal matter and wanting to see success, or perhaps you may be achieving success after difficulty. You also may be making important decisions. Or needing to make important decisions. So let's see what you got going on, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know about December 1st to December 15, 2019? Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about, please? What does Gemini need to know about? You may feel a little stuck, Gemini, in your situation. For some of you. Okay, let's get into this. All right. At the bottom, you have the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, you may be focused on a celebration. You may be trying to achieve something that involves others. You may be relying on or leaning on or needing cooperation and support of others with this Three of Cups here. But this is a coming together, wanting to establish or have harmony here with this Three of Cups. There could be a focus on family. You could be involved in a three-party situation. The three-party situation does not feel like it has to do with cheating. This feels like a three-party situation where you are engaging in dealing with others, where you're trying to have fulfillment, but also engaging family. Now, your current situation is the Seven of Cups, Gemini. The Seven of Cups represents wishful thinking, having a number of options and weighing things up, looking to make a choice. It also represents confusion or illusions. And so with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you may be in a space of wishful thinking or weighing up your options. There could have been some confusion around something. What's influencing that is the King of Swords, Gemini. So with the King of Swords, this is being logical. This is perhaps you dealing with a professional or someone in authority, or this was you making a decision with this King of Swords. Planning, looking at how to execute things. You also could have been dealing with someone embodying this energy of the King of Swords, but this is someone very calculating, detached from their emotions, focusing on how to have things firm but fair. But I feel that there may have been some confusion because in the background this kind of looks like mountains. So there may have been some adversities that you had to look at what your options are or can be around this. For some of you, this is involving a couple because we have the King and Queen of Swords. If this is not a couple, this is you operating in your yin and yang energy from a balanced space or trying to work from a balanced space. But at the root cause with this Queen of Swords, this here is strategizing, this is communicating, effective communication, looking to cut things out, wanting the truth. Observing. You may have been seeking communication. In the recent past, you have strength. So there was a need for you to be strong. I feel like for some of you, you severed ties with someone. And perhaps even formed a new one. I'm hearing transition. There's a transition that's taken place or has taken place. But there was something you needed to be strong. Have discipline around, self-control. Something that may have had you had to tame yourself, or something had to be tamed. What's on your mind is the Maiden of Pentacles. So you're focused on getting grounded, perhaps focusing on your money, focusing on how to do something. She has leaves in her hair. Instantly, I was thinking about being a little disheveled. You may be a little disheveled, Gemini. As if you may have fell. Some of you may have actually fell. And needing to work on a strategy and a plan and weigh your options up and be strong and get the support of others so that you can heal. And needing to implement a new practical approach. You could also be reflecting on something, seeing how to do things. I do feel like there's a lot of communication where there's a focus on trying to clear the air concerning money or your resources, or with the things that now need to be done, new things that need to happen. Your outcome is, your future outcome is the world. So something comes to a close. Something comes full circle. I feel that there's some sort of completion here, an attainment. For some of you, there's some sort of success, or there's a mastery of something. Let's see more. On the Seven of Cups for Gemini, you have the Nine of Wands. So you have to weigh up your options or deal with something that may have been confusing or make a choice where with the Nine of Wands you were focusing on persevering, overcoming, and enduring. So there's something that you are not giving up on. Something you put a lot of energy into. I'm also hearing defend. There may be something you are fighting for. With the Queen of Pentacles, this may be you trying to have a practical approach, stay grounded, focus on your security and stability here. With this Bear, I feel like this is something that you're being very assertive about. There may be a focus on you needing to focus on your health. But this is you taking care of things, nurturing things, eliminating the confusion, weighing things up, making the choice, persevering. Some of you are enduring something that's happening. On that King of Swords, but your defenses are up for sure. You have some wishful thinking around something. Something isn't clear to you. There may be something you're not sure about. How it's going to work out. But you have wishful thinking around it. On this King of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands. So you've been overburdened, or something is burdening you, or you've had a lot of responsibilities here. You're weighed down. You could be dealing with someone in authority or professional. I'm also hearing, you could be being examined, or there's something being examined. With the Two of Wands, this is about planning, deciding between two options, what action you're going to take. Perhaps focusing on how to dominate and bring it into a burden. For some of you, and you've brought it into a burden, and your plan is executed here. There's the Two of Swords that popped out, where there's a decision, or there's something you might be refusing to see or refusing to look at with this Two of Swords. With the Eight of Cups, you want to move on, or you're moving on. With the Knight of Cups, there's a focus on an offer or opportunity that either you want to receive or give. With the Four of Swords, you're contemplating, taking a step back, considering, hoping for something that you're contemplating on. You're praying about it. For some of you, there's needed rest. And with this Queen of Pentacles, this is about you taking care of you, or you focusing on getting things taken care of, nurturing. But I feel like there's a need to assert yourself in the care of you and the things that you need, or that you want to have comfort around you about. And with this Eight of Wands, this is messages, progress, swift movement and action, something coming in quick. On the Queen of Swords, which being the root cause, you have Temperance. So there's some things I feel, Gemini, that need to be cut out, things that need to be healed. You may be needing to balance your energy. But this is doing things in moderation, seeing healing, or focusing on healing with the goal of having success, or having something recognized or acknowledged here with the Six of Wands. But this is you communicating, either in your connection with your partner, or with someone in authority, or that has the power to make decisions, or this is you balancing, creating balance within yourself, in your planning and thinking. On Strength, you have, that is in the recent past, the Ace of Pentacles, something new coming in. You had to be strong because something new needed to be built or established or gained. But you acquired something. Something established, something rooted. You had to be strong in the recent past for something new that you had to do. This could be around money or a new foundation. Something where with the Six of Pentacles, there needed to be an exchange, a give and take, or you receiving something here. I feel like you had to be strong in order to receive something and see something balance out. That there was confusion around it, or you're in a space of confusion or wishful thinking. You're thinking about money. You're definitely thinking about money too. But you're also thinking about this new thing that's established, that's been set. This is something that has come into form, and you had to be resilient and endure and persevere. Something that made you tired. Something you're wishing for. With that Maiden of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this is self-love. For others of you, this is a new opportunity or offer with this Ace of Cups. For others of you with the Ace of Cups, this required new creativity. With the Queen of Pentacles, this here is you achieving comfort and needing to assert yourself to get it. You perhaps had to focus on multitasking to have or build on what you wanted to secure or have security around, or what you needed to gain or nurture. But definitely for some of you, Gemini, there's a need to nurture and love on yourself right now. There's a need for healing with the Page of Cups that just turned over. Okay, there may be a need for you to have a new consideration towards yourself and what your needs are and focus on healing. There's also possibly some news or message coming in. And there could be a focus on children or a child. But you've been offered something, and now you are looking at how to work with it. Or you're looking to be offered something, or you're concerned about whether or not you will be offered something, and you want to learn more about it, or you want to work on it. Or you're now focused on how to build. And so with the World here as your future outcome, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like something gets done, something that took a long time or took a while. The horse is moving, and the horse moves fast. Well, I feel like you arrive, actually. This is like you arrive to your destination. You have something come full circle. Something is phased out and something new is being phased in. With the Ten of Swords, something difficult has come to an end. Something very difficult has come to an end. And you now have arrived to its completion. It's come to a close. But I also feel that you attain something and you get help with what it is that you want to have success with or attain or bring to a close. So let's see what some guidance is for you, Gemini. Spirit, what is the guidance for Gemini? What is the guidance for Gemini, December 1st to December 15, 2019, please? Can we please have some guidance for Geminis, December 1st to December 15, 2019? Thank you. See the good in everything. See the good in everything. Your lesson here is that in this period, for you to have optimism only, no matter what comes your way, your task is to see only the favorable attributes in it. Your goal is to practice the power of positive thinking. So no matter what you're experiencing, where there may be confusion, or you're having wishful thinking, or you want to see something executed, or you just are planning, or there's something to do with a plan or a significant relationship or commitment, things may be being cut out. Decisions are being made, being logical. This is like you're keeping a clear head, but there's a need to think positive through the struggles and see the good in everything. I feel that despite your struggles too, because for some of you, the struggles have passed and are passing, and there's healing. But whatever you're doing, do things in moderation. Don't overdo or underdo things. And be mindful of your energy and how overwhelmed or how much you're taking on. There's a need for you to, I feel like you need to take it easy, Gemini. For some of you, you need to take it easy and make sure you get the support and cooperation of others for some of the things you need to achieve, or that you're trying to see some small success around. Now, some additional guidance. Let's see what some additional guidance is for Gemini, December 1st to December 15, 2019. But something comes to a close. Something comes to full circle. You arrive at something and something gets done. But there's some help here. And this may have taken some time to do, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the knights. So it may have taken some time to do. Or, something was slow moving, or seems slow moving to you. You have awakening. It's a 1. Attraction, beginning, newness, and community. This is you having a new beginning. This is a new beginning for you, Gemini. And with this awakening, with it being a 1, there is a fresh start here, or you taking leadership with something. But you may even be having a new concept or investing into something new. You may even have a new ambition, or there's a new situation that is formed. And so there may be a need to focus on having more empathy towards it, or to receive empathy for yourself from others here. But there is an awakening, a new beginning, a new start. You are forming a new associations, new bonds with others. I feel that something old has been cut away, and it was a decision that was made either by you or someone else. And this is you bringing into your burdens, or being able to handle overwhelming responsibility in order to get to completion, to be able to have a new opportunity, build something new, and build upon it. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.